Garry Tyrie, interview 2. So Gary, what's your profession? What's your job?
I don't really have a job. I've had a few different jobs. Some that I've disclosed, and some that I've not bothered disclosing. But I'll tell you a couple of jobs. The last job I had that was a bit of a disaster at the fitness shop. But just outside Dundee, there's a plant, and it's a metal crushing plant. Like, so all your aluminium cans and that. Well, I got a job on there, and so basically all the skip vans for round about the area for the skills and for the supermarkets and all that with this aluminium cans. Then they would bring it into us, and we'd put in crushing machines, right? And then you'd press a button at the side. Basically, my job, if I'm honest with you, I had a hard hat and all my stuff and all. But my job, well, it was not a difficult job. You could make it a difficult job if you wanted when there were strikes. Or if you wanted to work the rule, if you wanted to, basically if you wanted to fuck them over, you could, but you would no do yourself justice, and they finish up because you would end up, you'd began on strike and you get fuck all pay and you began home and the Windsor greeting and that. Nah, no, it's no for us. But let me tell you this, when the days were good, I would stand at my machine and if you imagine it, I'm standing next to it. Basically, I'm in charge of one of the crushers, right? So the wagon reverses up, and all it's spilling in basically to the crushers is fucking as many aluminium drinks cans as you've ever seen in your fucking life. I'm talking you about Iron Brew, I'm talking you about Coca-Cola, I'm talking about Fanta, I'm talking about Vimto, I'm talking about Dr. Pepper, I'm talking about fucking 7-Up and Sprite and I'm talking you the whole, everyone's you've seen, they're coming in, right? And the problem whereby I stopped my career in that industry was because at the end of the day, my job basically, when it reversing and count all the cans in, I pressed a button, and the crusher come down and fucking tin all the cans into the back, and so it made a lot of space for the next wagon coming in. And it was about the 18th or 19th of November, and it would call like, and we were all standing outside, and and you kind of get the car, and the wagon's reversing up, and you're standing at your post, and you're kind of barst, because you're not making a fortune for this job, like. You are not making a lot of money from this job, right? I'm not saying I'm a doctor or a fucking veterinary surgeon. I'm not saying I'm a lawyer or I'm like an architect or any of the fancy things, like a dentist. I'm not saying I'm any of these. But again, that there's times, although I'm getting paid for the hour for what I'm doing, it's a very fucking difficult job. And so the wagon's reversing back, and it took the cans in, as many cans as it could, and then went back, and I couldn't get I pressed the button, I couldn't get fucking shit, and I put my boot in to try to cram the fucking cans to get the thing to get down can, because it was nearly our dinner time, and it caught my feet. Man. If I'm in the pub and people are asking me, I'm saying to them, it tin half my fit off. It never, but it tin a quarter. It tin a fucking good quarter. It didn't half my fit, but it sounds better to say to you, if I'd lost my fit, I'd say to folk, Ken, I mean, I wouldn't be proud, but I'd say to folk, I lost my fit. And then of course it starts from there, and all of a sudden folk are interested. But if I had lost half my foot, it's the kind of thing you would say, oh fuck, I had a disaster, I lost half my foot. But never. I lost a quarter of my foot, because when I kicking the fucking cans in, I put my hand on the button on the side, and the fucking thing's coming down, and my fucking foot's still there, and it tain't weight. It tain't the bit of my feet weight.
Did you get compensation?
I'm sorry?
Did you get compensation from your work?
I got the sack from my work, basically.